Alright, hey, hello folks. Gloss not looking kind of different today. Hey B, welcome on in. Yes, we've done a little bit of terraforming here. But let me say some hellos here, then I'm gonna talk for a little bit before getting right into the gameplay. Let me scroll up and hey Doc, welcome on in. Queen Claire, thank you for being here. Mikan Pachi, Sharn, thank you so much. And Mirror Music, good to see you. Mr. Barton, glad to have you back. Let me see. Sorry, let me make sure. I want to get everybody who's been in here so far. Lorenzo, welcome back as well. And thank you, Gazebo Kids. Thank you, B, for that host. I really appreciate it. And Top Dog, thanks for being in here. Good evening to you. Oh, it must be pretty late for you. I don't know. I'm curious. Did Japan did you roll your clocks back over there? And hey Jam J, welcome. So Mir's been doing some Super Mario Brothers hacking. Found a cheat that makes any interactable object spawn the opposite way upside down. That sounds like you could get to some hijinks there. And hey Trade, welcome. Glad to see you in here. Woke up early enough to catch me. Oh, thank you. No daylight savings over there. 11 p.m. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm usually asleep by that time. But thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you get a good rest tonight, B. Anytime, Econ. No one you follow is live, about to stream, but you're still drowsy. Bought you time to wake up. Sure thing. Happy to help on that front. And I apologize if I missed anybody to say hello to. Hope I got everybody so far here today. As always, if I miss a message or something like that, please do. You can give me a gentle nudge on that kind of thing. And Lorenzo, can you view my skin? I'm not sure what you mean. In the context of what we're doing, I'm gonna get on my way. I'm gonna double back to that first tomb we found and see what I can't do there. And either on the way, or I might have to stop in order to talk for a bit, just about the daily agenda, and also I do have a bit of announcement regarding next weekend and the following week, basically. Don't think I need that. Just want the bolts there, or whatever they are. There it is. Alright, found my way back here. And no worries, Lorenzo. I really appreciate you making an attempt. And as always, offer for anybody, if I ever use a word that you're unclear about, or say something that could use some clarification, please let me know. Walk together with a living crystal of snow. Okay. I think that means I need to have a certain type of Pokemon following me. Is that how that works? And alright, sorry, let me first thing here, let me catch up on chat, and then I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Hey Marky, good to see you. Lots and lots of work lately. I understand. It's great to see you in here. Hope you've been having an okay week despite that. Mir says power-ups spawn at the lowest ground point and moving things are twice the speed. That really sounds like you could be having some fun with that. Nikon says I need a Bidoof, the most OP of Pokemon, yes. I can understand that. Mr. Martin got a shiny Stack-a-Dack from a Dynamax adventure. Congratulations. Congratulations. And Lorenzo likes my Pokemon. Yes, I like my Frostmoth here. Apparently, I think I need to switch it out with, one of these floating ice crystals walking around. So I'm gonna hunt for one of those. I don't know if that counts. I don't think so. Let's grab this, whatever this is here. And so Doc's looking for good turnip prices. I thought Daisy was buying or selling for 71 in your town, Doc. That's a very good price. That's a very good price to buy your turnips at. But yeah, if anybody happens to, it's Sunday morning, so Daisy's selling. If you're in this time zone anyway. Let Doc know. Alright. And hey, Mars Girl, welcome. The last time you played Pokemon was in 2019, JMJ? Yeah, what I'm playing right now just came out. It's the new DLC. So it's some new content here. I was playing a huge amount of Pokemon Shield basically up until Animal Crossing came out, and that kind of knocked it off for me. Doc wants higher. You want to spend more money on turnips. That's curious. Well, you might need to rephrase your inquiry, to be honest. I think most people won't entirely understand your meaning on that. Alright, first thing is I'll just remark on sort of a general bit of housekeeping, but I understand the time is probably going to be... There's already been a little bit of confusion over that. My understanding is that the parts of the United Kingdom that do observe daylight savings time did roll their clocks back last night, I believe. Here in the parts of the United States that also observe daylight savings, for some reason, we are not changing our clocks until a week from now. So just to make the whole time zone calculations that much more of a headache for some people, things are going to be out of alignment, like extra out of alignment for a week here. Let me make sure I'm staying on top on chat. Hey Marky, having a terrible week, barely could join a stream. First time joining a stream this week. Lots of enzymes and other boring stuff, have to learn lots of exams, and you have to go. Oh Marky, I'm sorry that you have such a workload. I think from just based on my point of view, it seems like you should be proud of how you're sticking to things though. And good for you for staying focused and staying with your work. I hope things go well for you. I hope things are relatively smooth and everything. And hope that you get more free time soon, certainly. I hope to be here when you have it. I think I will be. Doc wants to sell them higher. Yeah, right now, Doc, in the Eastern time zone, nobody's buying turnips right now. It's Sunday morning, where most people who are not time traveling but who are playing in the United States right now are only buying turnips. So just so you know, I do know we have people outside of the time zone here or time travelers who might have good prices, but generally speaking, we don't. It's not a very safe bet. Mr. Martin does time travel sometimes, I think. Don't know if he's still doing that. Need cryogonal for the Regice place. Thank you. Yes, I was going to chase one down. I just need to talk for a little bit because I can't talk and play at the same time. Hammers don't hurt you, and they glide through the air. Amazing. Char needs to remember all of next week, starting live at 12:30. Yeah, that sounds right in that case. Isn't it just, aren't time zones fun? Lorenzo loves Pokemon Red, yes. I think Pokemon Blue was my first one, if I remember right. But I love both Pokemon Blue and Red and Yellow, without a doubt. Did I change my schedule? No, not yet. That is going to be leading me into the next thing I have to talk about now. And, alright. Yeah, take care on that one, Mr. Martin. You kind of self-bleeped yourself there. But just so you know, I would generally... I'd prefer heck there. You're alright, though. Piranha plants hurt you, and stay outside of the pipe. Okay. And JMJ forgot you have a team of shiny legendaries. Ah, that sounds, I only have the one shiny legendary that was given out. Although, well, here's the thing. I did have some other... I'll be honest. I had a few Pokemon that I got from a Twitch channel. Just kind of test that out. They were generated from a modified Switch and traded to my account. It's possible that People may have seen that in an earlier Pokemon stream. And actually, before streaming this DLC, I went in and I released all of those. Any of the Pokemon that I got from one of those generated modded switches, I do no longer have. Just be upfront about that. And Marky, I'm sorry, I was just mentioning this earlier. Yeah, the time in your country changed, and the U.S., the parts of the United States that observe daylight savings, we will be changing next week. Of course, naturally. Lorenzo doesn't recognize a Pokemon. Yeah, there's some new ones. I don't recognize a lot of these anymore. You're saying every Grindelwald squished. Wow. But I would like to be watching that. Oh, and JamJ, you got your Pokemon legit? Nice. So I didn't mean to throw accusations your way. I was just I immediately segueing into, I've got that shiny, like, Zarude, or whatever it's called, that they gave out. And I believe that's my only shiny legendary. For myself. There we go. And Doc time traveled. And there you go. You can just sell your turnips like that. And hey, Austin, welcome back. Hey, Ribbonichigo, it's great to see you. How's your weekend going? And Austin as well. How are you folks doing? Want to battle? No, I don't want to battle right now. Thank you, Austin. Possibly at some other point, but I am going to be focusing on trying to get through the quests here until we move on to Animal Crossing in a bit. Mikon has shinies from past mystery gifts. Okay, yeah, I always end up falling off with, how do I'm sorry, does anybody remember how I take it for a walk? Do I need to go, can I not just do it from one of these menus? So when Pokemon Go gets updated, you'll have more. Yeah, I've got a bunch of, like, regular shinies in Pokemon Go. They seem to be more abundant in there, as best as I can tell. Lorenzo, a year back you captured Kadabra. There you go. Love Kadabras. I don't know why I said Kadabra. I usually say Kadabra. But really, though, I do not remember how to make it follow me. Does anybody have a hot tip on this one? If I put it in the front, is that gonna... Hey, there we go. Wonderful. I'm a little bit rusty here. I think I was just saying I was playing a lot of this game before Animal Crossing came out. And moving platforms don't work for... Here, goodness. Alright, and okay, sorry. So, still kind of in announcements here. I got a bit distracted catching that Pokemon, trying to keep things moving it here. Regarding next weekend, I was saying that I've said a couple of times before that starting November I was considering taking a day off, and I do think, yeah, I mean, at this point I have made the decision that starting next week, Sunday, November 1st, that's going to be my first day off in over 220 days of streaming. That's the plan at the moment. There's like that, and that's just I do at this point. I need a day off to recharge and work on things. I still love what I'm doing, but I felt myself struggling to be as mindful while I'm on stream. And I think just having even that one day off is going to be good. And I'm hoping to bring back more evening streams as well. You don't know how you captured that Kadabra, Lorenzo. They're tricky. a quick fall, possibly. Mir says, take a year off. I appreciate that. I really, it made me... I was just thinking about saying this on stream, and figuring that I could kind of count on folks here to be supportive, and just thinking about how lucky I am, and just how much I appreciate you all in chat. Really, really sincerely. It is what makes me excited to be on stream and to do things here. And it is very much my intention to use that day off to continue just to use that time to work on things and make sure that I'm in as good condition as I can be to keep doing things here. Alright, I'll have to give this my full attention. But anyway, just the next thing, very quickly. The week following that, so November 2nd on, I'm still figuring out exactly what all I'm going to be doing for that, but I will be tagging those streams, those morning Animal Crossing streams, as mental health streams. And I may need to make certain other adjustments or accommodations as well. That week is going to be one of really intense stress for me and a lot of other people invested in this upcoming US election. And I'm figuring out how I'm going to need to handle that to keep myself, like, just to take care of myself, basically. So we'll see about that. My plan is to, though, have my normal daily morning streams. They may just be a little bit different. Take a week break. I appreciate that. I haven't had a week off in... since I started working, I think. So, like, 7 or 8 years, probably. Truthfully, which is, it's not great. I've had a couple of vacations in there though. But yeah, just to say again, I really appreciate everybody here, everybody in chat, everybody lurking, and this daily break is very much born out of my desire to keep being here and keep streaming and all of that. Trade felt all of that too real, yeah. I do just want to make sure that I'm staying and not forcing myself through stuff coming up. And is there one other thing okay, and very quickly, I do want to just offer a general apology. I was looking, when I was making highlights from yesterday's stream, I was noticing again that just looking at random parts of the stream, I was seeing messages that I either didn't see at all, or that I know I didn't respond to. And that is something, that's another reason why I want to make sure I'm taking breaks, because I do very much feel that where my stream is at, where I'm at, I can take the time, I can read all of chat. I think I can still respond to everything. And if I'm not doing that, that is, you know, I mean, it's a mistake, and mistakes are okay, but it's something I really want to resolve and just be as mindful about as possible. I really want to stay up on that. We don't care if I respond. That's good. Excellent. I'll just start ignoring it all. No. I really appreciate that. I'm not totally prepared for this fight, and let me spend some time and just catch up on a few messages here. And I really appreciate that. It's not that I feel required to read every message. It is that I feel like I can and I want to. And I understand that may change at some point in different forms. Both my ability to do it, or I hope not my desire. But it is, at this point, I really do want to. And let's,
Mic's back on.
I think I need to turn that up a little bit. Flip a coin.
It's heads.
Did that come through? It said heads. That's Twitch. But some cheats do work the same for Mario Brothers too. That is very interesting. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ribbon. And, you know, certainly to be clear, I'm focused on how I want to do things. I know, I mean, it's been good for me to spend some time watching streamers with a bit more of an audience. I don't know if it's necessarily guaranteed preparation or any. Should I be making this faint? I know I want to capture it. Possibly this was a mistake. Did I make a terrible mistake here? Can I fight it again? Okay, I think I need to try to actually catch it. Looks like this is pretty nice about it. And Lorenzo's asking if I'll play Super Mario 64 later. Not today, I'm sorry. I don't know when I'm gonna start my actual Super Mario 64 playthrough. Next month, I hope. But I'm just not sure right now. Resets if you knock it out, wonderful. That's very convenient. Well, so many quality of life improvements in these games. Alright, there we go. Let's try some Wicked Blows here. And alright, nothing in chat was working for Sean. Alright. Well, you can shiny hunt that way, I see. How about that? I do not shiny hunt myself. I respect people who have the patience for it. I really do. I really, really do. I am not driven. I am not driven to hunt for shinies myself. Ribbon's saying only things that they work on. Responding every time to is hellos, because usually it's someone joining the chat, and we always want to welcome people in. Nervous of reading every message after I had someone trolling and saying violent triggering stuff to get you to read it. Yeah, that is, I can see how that would really make you a lot more hesitant or just, yeah. Give you second thoughts for sure. I've said it before, it is interesting to me that I have not had any, like, drive-by trolls since I left since Mixer shut down and I came to Twitch. I have to, I don't know, it's funny to me. But certainly I know that I still have quite a bit of white male privilege that I carry with me. Marky's wondering, is Animal Crossing my favorite game? It's definitely up there. It's extremely hard for me to pick one. I don't know if I can ever really pick just one overall favorite game. But Animal Crossing is like top 2 or top 3 for sure. And Sharon's saying my voice is quieter than the game sound. No, thank you for letting me know. I see that. I don't know why it's so quiet. It really ought not to be. I'm gonna try something a little dicey here and try adjusting microphone knob and hope that it does. Oh, okay, see, now that's gonna be too loud. It's gonna be too loud. Way too loud. Really? Okay, how does that sound? Does this sound better? I also turned the game volume down a little bit, I think. I hope I don't run out of Ultra Balls here. Yeah, I know I still need to adjust my microphone a little bit, and... Alright, that's better. Alright, thank you, folks. Really appreciate you letting me know. Oh, this is annoying. How many of these do I have? I do have quite a few Master Balls. Just gonna drop a... Max Potion on there. And I did get, also a posture check and a hydrate from Doc. Thank you for that, Doc. Let me roll the shoulders and get the water. Is there another ball I should be trying here, really? I should get a status effect on it. Do I have anything that'll do that at the moment? Oh. Oh, Will-O-Wisp, there we go. That ought to work. And I kind of missed what's happening in PMs. Y'all battling? Getting some underground battles in chat, that's fun. Yes, Jam J, I did do the Google. It was heads. I'm sorry, it showed up on the captions on my screen, but it did sound pretty quiet. Mervin's thinking that the posture check's gonna be their most #1 redeemed thing. And you know, I got kind of smug about how good my posture is apparently, and I had to be taken to task for that. I try to keep myself, very... Oof. Yeah. Well, I really do need to for my back now. If I don't keep it really rigid, it's no good for me. Mika and Kata Tapu Fini, congratulations! I like those Alolan Pokemon. And Sharn saying Joseph's Pophead of Doc Brown from Back to the Future came, and it looks so cool. Nice, I love Back to the Future. I still need to watch, speaking of that, I still need to watch that other one that Mira recommended to me. That other, like, gameplay movie. I'm gonna try a Great Ball for a little bit. And thank you, Mars Girl. I have good posture when I'm standing. I'm usually very good about that, but sitting is where I'm always working to improve. Oh, some Christmas prezzies, nice. Yeah, it's a good time to start thinking about those for those holiday gifts for people. Good to plan ahead, especially, I mean, in the U.S., our postal service has been under great duress, and has gotten mostly reliable again, but still, at least where I'm at, still seeing very weirdly long delivery times on certain things. Fiddle-dee-doo, I wish I was you, oh Marky. This Christmas will be sad. It's going to be tough holidays, it is. I'm really going to keep doing what I've been doing and stay inside and not leave and not see family, and that is going to be kind of miserable. Normally a time of year where I treasure getting together in person with family and friends. GGs are premature here, I think, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on still having a warm season, and I'm very lucky to, I live with people who I love very much, and that is a great privilege, a great fortune and treasure. And I got my stream fam, absolutely. And I don't know what all I can or want to do in terms of holiday stuff. But I do want to do some special stuff, without a doubt. And yes, Ribbon, it just resets and you get to fight it again. It's quite accommodating. Really quite pleasant on that one. Oh, I might have to go camping soon. It's kind of weird how these new areas don't seem to have Poke Centers? Whoops. What's up with that? Where are the Poke Centers at? Okay. Marky says, yeah, it's kind of breaking into song there. Hate coronavirus, but the very next day, hate coronavirus this year. To save me from tears, I'll wash my hands. Well, there's a heartfelt song. That's for sure. And yes, one thing I was sort of thinking about is that I do feel like I've been, there's a very good phrase for how I feel I've been taking more and more positions, and I don't mind offering my opinions up or my deeply held convictions or things like that. But there are times where it becomes, the phrase is really getting on a soapbox, and I just want to be more conscious of when I feel like I'm doing that. I'm not going to stop, I don't think. But again, I really want to just make sure that I'm being as mindful as possible while I am on stream. And in that vein, just in terms of on that subject, I was just kind of being reminded yesterday that, washing your hands and effective masks worn securely and properly are really important. They're really important safeguards, and they are not a replacement for straight up isolation, which is miserable. But I think that is that's too much. It's a hard truth, I do believe. Ribbon says, can't wait to spend Christmas spoiling your cats and Zoom calling your family. Yeah, that's, it's one thing I'm glad for, and again, feel very privileged that a lot of my family, who I will be missing, I will be able to stay in contact with through other means. I'm really not cut off entirely. It's just having to go with alternatives. For me. And Ribbon's construction people downstairs have begun to joke. Whenever you get mail, they're like, your cat has a package again. Because that's about all that comes to your house is stuff for the cats. Yeah, I hear ya. Basically this year, until Nintendo started putting out those physical rewards, the last, 6 months, the only things I've gotten in the mail have been dog food, for the most part. And what mask do I wear? I forget what brand it is, but I have a good cloth mask that I wear just for walking the dog that I can wash and reuse. And then we have, when we were able to get a supply, we do have N95 rated masks for grocery stores and other situations. We've had to have people in our house to do work and things like that. So basically those two. And let me make sure. Oh, change hat. We got that point redemption in here. Let's grab a hat from the pile. Oh, the GGs were Smash, huh? Maybe some Smash there. And do I speak Spanish? Unfortunately, I don't. I really wish that I did know Spanish, Lorenzo. I know a tiny bit of French, but I've never had any kind of formal education in Spanish, sadly. Manks doesn't like Red Eyes, keeps making it faint. It's a tough one. It just doesn't want to get in. It does not want to get into my great balls here. And whose fault is that? you know? Is that my fault? The K95 best ones. Yeah, there is. I just found out there is N95 and KN95, and basically, apparently the difference is a regional standard, but the KN95s should be as good as N95s, is my understanding. Let's try use Great Balls though. Je ne sais pas. Yeah, I remember some of that. Un peu. I liked French. I did like French. I miss... Like, I was starting to learn some interesting stuff when I stopped taking French in schools. And I wish I had kept up with that. Like I said, the sanitary hygienic masks, useless. Some people don't wear masks, so that doesn't make sense. Well, it's... I don't know about that entirely. I mean, masks do work best when everybody wears them, and when everybody wears them properly. Those are two very key things. Certainly true. But, you know, other people not wearing masks, you still probably want to wear one. Of course, I mean, better still avoid that situation as possible, but... certainly for actual possible, you know, close encounters, you want the best one you might be able to have. Sharn had to transfer to your laptop? Or to your phone. Your laptop's shockingly bad. Oh dear. Estados Unidos nosotros aprendemos un poco español en escuela secundaria. I can understand parts of that, yeah. Just parts of that. Yeah, I should use Ultra Balls or higher. I will, after this one, I'll go buy some more Ultra Balls. And hey, Dawson's... Hello, Dawson's Weekend. Welcome in. How's it going? We get one more try with a Great Ball here, and then I will go buy just a cartload of Ultra Balls. But yes, welcome to the stream where I've been chatting and just bouncing Great Balls off of legendary Pokemon. I'll get the hang of this. I guess I was just moaning about a Pokemon Center, wasn't I? So let's make it happen. And hopefully it won't be too much trouble to just get back here. Alright, and since my moderator is initiating the Spanish, I suppose I can count that as a somewhat moderated language, which is nice. Alright, pull up our map here. Buffed Ness. Got a buff Ness, huh? Alright. And, alright. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. But, yeah, sorry about your laptop there, Sharn. Wonder what's happening there. Oh, you know, the one thing I didn't talk about was a kind of timetable for today. I'd like to do maybe another 40 minutes or so. We'll see. We'll see how this Pokemon goes, but I'm thinking another 40 minutes. Then I'm either going to take my break then, or just hop on over to Animal Crossing at that point. And then we're gonna see how that goes. I think I want to approach this way. Not certain. Yeah, there's a lot to explore here. There really is a lot here I want to explore. I think I want to go this way? No. Absolutely not. Alright, I don't know this map yet, so I will appreciate your patience and your forbearance. Yeah, in terms of later, if I haven't exhausted myself, and if there's still time in the day, I would like to get into some Rocket League. I've mentioned there is a Haunted Hollows event happening with some Ghostbusters items that are kind of fun. Can earn through playing. And it's also like a double XP weekend for people who may also be, well, who care about earning XP in that game. And yeah, we do have some good people here. Quite something. Potatoes and leg of chicken. Alright, there's a whole conversation going on there. Yeah, I think after Pokemon, I'm gonna have to at least go refill my water bottle. I can tell you that much. I want to catch this. Did I forget to buy Ultra Balls? I flew there and healed up, and I came back and I didn't get Ultra Balls. This is yeah, I'm not gonna be too hard on myself for this, but this is what I'm kind of what I mean by trying to be more mindful as I'm doing things. I'd really like to not make little goof ups or minimize them, perhaps. You know, just see how that goes. Yeah, gotta make that shopping list. Gotta make that shopping list. I mean, something I think it would be quite neat to see. I've heard that, well, so, okay, sorry, let me rewind slightly. I've heard that some mobile games now are integrating machine translation services directly into their chat so that, you know, people can just write things into the game's chat in their native language, and people have, I guess, just a built-in option to, you know, I mean, machine translation is really not the best, but for simple sentences, it usually gives you the gist of it. It does give you most of the time, you know, if it's not making some terrible basic mistake, you get the sense of things. And I, you know, in terms of like serious situations, nobody should ever like do not want to stake your life on machine translation. But I'd love to see that in more places, more situations. Just a button to like to translate things that come into chat, I think would be nice. And who's Mars Gold giving translations to? Ah, and PK Freeze. Indeed, we got the smash on screen. Yeah, I'm losing track of chat there. But yeah, I wonder if there's an extension or something like that. I've kind of been messing around with both the Franker faces and the better TPV extensions. Just I want to get all those cool emotes, every cool emote that every channel uses. That was like my main reason for finally looking into those. And I haven't seen anything in there that does that, but they certainly show me like the great possibilities of how much Twitch extensions can do. Okay, so what's happening is Marskull threw around a line of Spanish to impress Lorenzo, but Marky's kicking Marzy's butt. That's fun. And Sharn, cut your finger on your guillotine. Well, Sharn is either a few steps ahead of the rest of us, or possibly a cigar smoker. Or possibly some kind of diorama enthusiast. I can actually think of a few options here. Yes, I do apologize. I'm going to go buy those Ultra Balls now. And, yeah, I guess I'll try flying there next time and see how turned around I get. Itchy nose. And no from Queen Claire. Yeah, the guillotine is certainly makes one worry quite a bit. Yeah, I imagine we might do take care typing there, Sharn. You know, maybe if you're on your phone, you can use speech to text. Not to make light of the situation at all, but please do take care of your injured finger. Yeah, let's just get a good amount of Ultra Balls here. You know what? Why even... Alright. You know, why mess around at this point? Cutting paper for your orders. Oh, like, okay, I think we just call those paper cutters over here. Correct me on that one, Mars Girl. I think you would know better than I would, if there's a better term for those. But one of those with, like, the big handles, yeah, those are worrying. Definitely gotta be careful around that. Finally, a talking Pokemon canon in games. Which one was that? I mean... Which one is that? That sounds familiar. Is that in... No, you just caught, Hapu... I forget. But, Calyrex. Alright, I'm not actually sure about that one. Send a pic in Discord? Alright, I hope of the paper cutter. Oh, that seems like a bit of a spoiler for coming up there. I would appreciate, as I'm going through this live on stream, to avoid spoilers in the DLC. No worries though. But I'm trying to do the quest stuff here myself, or will be. I don't know if I need to do this for that part. I'm rather single-minded about trying to catch this Regice at this point. It's before the part I'm at. Oh. Alright, well, my mistake. If that's not a spoiler, all the better. I guess I missed something? Or if it was rumored? And yes, the paper cutter, not your injury. Excellent. Glad to confirm that. Did I not repair the statue outside my base? I looked at it. I did not see the other part of it around. No, so I suppose I did not. Yeah, this is always my fear, this is always my fear doing things on stream. But I certainly do miss things. Yes, I've seen those. I had a paper cutter very similar to that one, Sharn. And yeah, I think I've just heard those called, part is on table in the base. How about that? Appreciate a hot tip there. Now, get in the Ultra Ball, Regice. Yeah, that's one style of paper cutter we've seen around here. The other kind has like a bladed arm that you actually lift up, and it's like one big scissor, kind of like half of scissors, but built into sort of a flat surface. Those are generally a lot more serious and a lot more dangerous. And there we go. It went ahead and got in the Ultra Ball. Iceberg Pokemon. This Pokemon's body is made of solid ice. It's said that Regice was born beneath thick ice in the Ice Age. Send to a box, alright. And yeah, I appreciate that, Mikon. I appreciate the help there. I just need to push back a tiny bit. I typically, like, I will ask for Sorry, I'll just try to be more clear in the future when I do want help or clues. And generally, if I'm open to being steered and stuff, I will. There is like a backseating allowed tag, I think, on Twitch, and I'll be using that. So I do appreciate the help on stuff I'm missing, but just for like how I want to do this right now, I am gonna bumble through it a bit. And that's why I have that casual playthrough tag up myself. But I do appreciate the tip, and I'll head back and take care of that before I go any further here. So Charn uses the handle ones at college, have that little one for home. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and that is, when I bumble too much, I definitely do ask, and have before. I've had to look up answers live on stream before. So is this, these are just the clues I got before, actually. Run in circle 2, I spin, please. Alright. Nice, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna read Peony's voice normally here, and just see if I go through the transformation. Mir with the hot spoilers. I can't believe it, the Ice Gnome, with his Pokemon Duggar. Oi oi, Peony here. Enjoying your adventures? Come again? You've gone and met the Ice Giant Regice? Gahaha! Smashing work, Chief. Now, crack on with those other giants. Keep up the good work. Alright. So that's 1 down. 2, possibly 3 more to go. And some more. Oh, look at those great puppers in the Discord there. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for sharing. And I'm going to take that opportunity right now to, hey, and you know what? While I'm putting a couple of links down here, I do want to also make sure I get a link for the Kingdom. A streaming collective that I'm very proud to be part of, affiliated with, and personally enjoy the other streaming members of. I'm going to get a few individual shoutouts here for other members of the Kingdom. Gazebo Kids stopped by earlier. They're wonderful streamers. I know that they were doing the Pokemon DLC also, and I avoided that stream because I didn't know where they were at in it. But certainly do recommend them unreservedly to folks. Also want to shout out Ribbon Ichigo, who has a very nice new webcam, by the way. That quality was looking very good. Also playing Pokemon Shield recently. How was that, Ribbon? What were you up to? If you're still around, no worries if you're lurking. I'm gonna get 2 more individual shoutouts in here for nope, make it 3 actually. But for Queen Claire 101, and sorry, I'm gonna go a little bit faster here, as well as Mika and Pachi, 2 other of my wonderful fellow streamers in the Kingdom. If you're not following them, I certainly would ask that you take a look at them, and strongly recommend that you would. I did not see that Genshin Impact stream. I need to go back and maybe watch that, because I've been playing a little bit more Genshin Impact. I was playing a little bit this morning actually. I'm still very early on. I basically still just started playing. And yes, Mir, I will. I'm getting this one last shout out in here. Sorry for all that, but these are wonderful folks who stopped by today, and I've appreciated their support so much. Alright, and Mir is wondering if I can come to Mir Manor in Animal Crossing after Pokemon. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's get that on the board there. But yes, Top Dog has been streaming more Stardew, more Animal Crossing, which are wonderful, but the Oregon Trail streams, the variety that they have been putting up on Twitch has been really just a huge amount of fun for me. And of course, Queen Claire is our leader, our queen, as you may guess. If you aren't checking those out when she's on, well, I would just have a series of serious questions for you. What can I say? I believe this is my home base here. Alright, and I got Mir's question, and we're going to fix up this statue here. And let me make sure, did I miss some emotes? Thank you for the emotes all around. And the hydrate and posture check from Sharn. Oh, and Mars Girl's request. Alright, let me get a few all off the bat here. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much for spending your good mornings here. I do appreciate it. I really do. Alright. Never mind. Why am I talking to this guy? Oh, that is just what that is, isn't it? I remember staring at this, and being like, what is this weird lumpy thing on the table? Oh boy. Yeah. I wonder how long it would have taken me without Mikon's clue, to be honest. Your pillow? Amir's wondering if I've had a cold roast beef sandwich from a local bakery. Yes, I have. And they really are one of the best things ever. Peony says, oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. This is true. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot. Even coming from you, Chief. Homemade bread, Ovsnos. I wonder if we're thinking about the same place, Mars Girl. I think we are. A certain local. Well, not as local now, but I think we might even be thinking about the same place. Yeah, Ultra Mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright. Go on then. Have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. A place by the jumpy hole. Yes, that's a good description. We are thinking of the same place. Wooden crown. A mysterious object made of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be part of something. And welcome back, Doc. I did catch Reg Ice. I talked a whole bunch. I did get a very helpful hint on some part of a quest thing here. On slapping this wooden crown onto this statue here. A rock shaped like a popcorn kernel. The best kind of pillow. Crown? Oh, hey, buddy. What a noggin on that Pokemon, though. Yes, it is wood, that's true. A wooden statue. Wants me to follow it, but there's nowhere to go. Hey. Look at that serious little face. What a cute Pokemon. Stone to you. Maybe it's some of that ironwood. Possibly. Procron. Seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test my strength. Do I want to ready a Pokeball? I'm ready for this. Oh, but it's not. Oh, no it is. Okay, it's ready. I thought that was like a don't even bother. Seems like a good time to use a Master Ball, probably. And it's got special music playing. I suppose I might have wanted to heal up before this. Not Master Ball time. Alright, I'll have to battle. I'll have to bumble my way through it. Go, tiny portable red washing machine. It's the most fearsome competitor. Haunted washing machine. I do not know what type this is, and let's just see if I can't knock it out kind of quickly. man, this game has such good music, though. I really like it a lot. Yeah, Psychic was probably probably a safe bet, huh? Well, in that case, let's do the Brave Bird. And there we go. Can you heal up in your base? Can you, like, go to sleep or something? And it loves it. It loves getting knocked out. A crown, crow. Round crown. Round, reown, crow, reown. Round, cock around. Recown, crow, crown. Round, recrown. Oi, oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? What a massive noggin. Is that literally what I said earlier, though? Possibly? Oh my goodness. Crow round. For crown. My planet needs me. Hi, baby girl. What's up? Can you come here? Hey. Here. Why are you nosing me right now? You've got some bits. You want to go on, get up then. I don't know what this dog wants from me. Someone clipped me saying crown. Not necessary. Ah yes, a sturdy body just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Oh, this is spooky. Pokemon's using this human body to talk. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. If I remember, doesn't Mewtwo do this in the movie? Or possibly the anime. I want to say Mewtwo does this, but I might be thinking of, like, Detective Pikachu, the most recent Pokemon movie I watched. And yeah, there's a quote in there. Currently our one and only quote. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Yeah, this is a complete, like, horror movie move. I've mostly seen this in, like, yeah, Independence Day. That's kind of what I'm thinking of here. Mir's asking for that southern accent. Well, Calyrex wouldn't have a southern accent. That doesn't make any sense. Every legendary in the movies talks. Ah. Yeah, I was thinking specifically, though, that Mewtwo at some point used humans to speak. Or maybe he just, like, you know, was doing the hypnotic suggestion thing. I forget. It's been a while since I watched that. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. And Doc getting the clip in there, alright, I guess I can't stop it. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it went too fast. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. Thinking of Tentacruel using Meowth in season 1 of the anime. Holy cow. That's a good pull there, Mikan. That's good lore. That's good lore. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I've tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Yeah, I can't imagine why they would be so panicked by this. So Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Now I need to gather more information from the people of the village. Alright. And Mikan saying, dang near superpower with autism. Well, you know, I don't know what to say, but it's good to feel like you have superpowers, I think. Good to feel like you have superpowers. And I appreciate you helping me out anytime with those powers of recollection. Don't help him, thanks, Mir. I appreciate that. Let me just save and exit. No, I'm gonna do this and maybe finish up the Pokemon. I'll take a short break to refill my water, and so probably around 20 minutes from now it'll be Animal Crossing time, at a guess. If it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Dude, it's snowing. Why? All right, you know, I didn't even think about this. What are they doing? What kind of plants can you grow in snowfall? I'm very curious. I realize this is the world of Pokemon, but come on. The Pokemon King. Oh sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale. The King of Bountiful Harvests? I used to believe it was real, you know? I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. That's horrific. Jeez. Yeah. Pickles. I like pickles. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. And it just lets me know I talked to everybody. I mean, there was that one woman who refused to actually impart any knowledge to me, but and wow, this is just the scene here, huh? Yeah. All right, Pokemon. Can no one ever say they wish Pokemon was real? When I was young, I spent a significant amount of time wishing that Pokemon were real. I have to admit, it was a very sincere desire in my heart. That it kind of has left me somewhat these days. It's still I love the world of Pokemon, but there are a lot of really big questions I have about how it works that they'd never really answer or address. Oh, am I dooming you? I'm sorry, Mir. I realize now how you phrase that. Anyway, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. How was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but it is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. Seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course, I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. I wonder if that's a Pokemon. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys over and over the mountains of this land, My power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be, and I got it. I got it. I, that was perfect. I went fishing for this little dog. So Mikan-say, now that you're older, you'd say no. Imagine walking at night and getting ambushed by a pack of Houndoom. Mauled and burned. And Mir does point out that there's a Pokemon that if it wakes up, the whole world dies. Yeah, that's not super. And Lorenzo's gonna go? No worries. Thanks for being here, Lorenzo. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a good weekend. And I will be back tomorrow with more Animal Crossing. This is my dog, by the way, my little girl, Bonsai. She really doesn't like it when I pick her up. She does not like when I put her on camera. So, I'm gonna put her down now. It's a good girl. Yeah, you could see her just kind of hating that. And hey, Danielle Amelia, welcome on in. It's great to see you here. I'm gonna finish what I'm reading here, but I feel like I'm on a roll here. The perfect day to do shout-outs for maybe just the whole darn kingdom, if possible. But how are you doing today? How is your island doing? And have you also been confounded by, have you already been confounded by, possibly your daylight clocks getting rolled back, but it hasn't happened in the US here. I don't know if you have frequent enough interactions with us Yanks to, can we still call ourselves that? I don't know. And, but yeah, we've been talking about it today. Here, the parts of the US that do observe daylight savings time are changing our clocks next week. And we're all kind of confused about why this has to be like this. And Mir might do a Halloween party today. Alright. Alright, let me get back to Pokemon. Sorry there. Wait, no. Danielle said going good. Going to a catalog event to get a few more things you need. Oh, that sounds very fun. I hope you get some really good stuff there. Have a good time with that. Went back last night. That's what I thought. So Calyrex is saying here, even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village. On Calyrex's behalf, if you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Yeah? Huh? Chief? With a massive noggin? Or, wait. No, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the head of the village. And again, now, 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna take a break a little bit earlier. Go refill my water. I'm getting very low here. And the mayor was standing right there and has already run off. Went to have a look at the fields in the Giant's Bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields in the Giant's Bed are to the southeast of the village. And, personally, I've always had a big problem with these kinds of camera angles where there's, any kind of cut from where, the starting position is. I'm completely lost. It is so unhelpful to me. If they don't show me the full movement, from my current position, it does nothing for me. So let's go get lost. Mir's gonna get some 5 gift bags. For your Halloween party. Sounds like fun. And yeah, first thing, I'll check out that Mir Monster Mir mashup mansion party. Whatever's happening. And a nice offer from Marskull. Absolutely. If there's anything you end up still looking for, Danielle, let us know, please. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. I rode right by you. I should have had my internet on. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest, and not loving the hat. Alright, we're getting the hat change in there already. Well, I don't know if I've had the chance before to wear the Ash Ketchum hat while I'm playing Pokemon, but let's angle it toward the camera a little bit there. You want to learn about the loyal steed? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. And we'll just, I guess we'll just bike right back there. I could fly. I could, it's probably the speed run. I'm sure the speed run of Crown Tundra would have you flying back to this location up here. Oh, is that, staring at this stuff? Well, I've been told it was once a belligerent ruffian that would ruin all our harvests. Doesn't sound like something I'd get along with. There's his house. What's up, sir? Yeah, the bike is a lot more fun, that's for sure. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course. You wanted to learn about the loyal seed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Ash had him, thank you, Mars Girl. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. Doc just doing the stock market grind, it sounds like. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Alright, let's walk over to that bookshelf and let's say hi to this little, whatever the heck that is. I do not know all the Pokemon. There are all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. Which book would we like to read? Oh. Carbink, thank you. Appreciate that. The king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With a sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With a sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride its proud steed. And in their footsteps, buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. Would you like to check on the other books? Yes. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heal and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Though these rains did the king send its power, through these rains, in order to tame and control its proud steed. The rains, in fact, were made by the hands of the people in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These rains bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child and to grandchild, and never forgotten. Hardy crops. While carrots can be grown in the crown tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heat snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracts close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. That's... oh boy. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. Boy, I wonder if this steed might be an ice ghost or something like that. According to the old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Bountiful Harvests rode upon loved both of these varieties. Or perhaps one or the other. Well, that's very helpful. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. It's the same steed. Alright, 2 more here. Try the Freezington Samba. Isn't it tough dealing with a cold on the tundra with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? While it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe, and freeze. Then we pop to start it all once more. Form a circle with friends, and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. Alright. Tourism initiatives. Thank you, Marosco, I appreciate it. Last reading here, and then I'm going to take my break and switch over to Animal Crossing. Freezington Souvenir Brainstorming Sessions, minutes taken by the town's tourism lead. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all who contributed ideas. We've settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenir, sure to lure in more visitors. A shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvests. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep design costs low too. That is so real. That is so real. Alright, and nothing more from you, huh? So I think probably next time I'll be needing to look for some carrots or something like that. Alright, sorry to leave this somewhat abruptly mid-quest here, but looks like it'll be easy to know where to pick up next time. And in terms of the next Pokemon stream, I really want to pick up, keep a pace on this, you know? If not tomorrow, I really hope Tuesday I will be able to do an evening stream of this as needed. But for now, I am going to save. I'm going to exit to my home screen, and I will be put on my my interstitial, my between streams scene. And I do recommend, if folks need some water, feel like stretching, do what you can. I will be back with Animal Crossing, and thank you, Mikan. Yes, everybody take care, please. I'm going to edit the title and the game off the bat. Just so I don't forget later. And I'm gonna take that off, put these other tags on. So I do play with viewers. And I think that, yeah, there we go. Oh yes, not ending quite yet. I'm going to be trying to go until, for another 2.5 hours, is that right? I suppose it is. We'll see how that goes. Oh, a shiny Sylveon. Congratulations, that's quite nice. I am going to be taking a break now. I should be back in 10 to 15 minutes with Animal Crossing. And to start things off, I have to buy a small number of turnips for myself. And then I'll be taking a trip to Mirror Music's Island. Ready at about 11:40. Well, that should work out just fine. All right, let me put up this screen here, and I will be back soon. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here so far today.